Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review of Fear the Walking Dead. This week we've seen Season 1, Episode 4, entitled Not Fade Away. I think. Yeah, okay, well, let's go with that. And, so I did watch the episode tonight, obviously, which is why I'm doing this review. And, to be completely honest, I wasn't very into it. It just wasn't a very good episode to me, I don't really think. It was on somewhat of a roll with the past two episodes, but this one just kind of brought it right back down to that level for me. And I'm not one of those people or fans that, crave zombies every 5 seconds or like action and explosions left and right or anything like that. Like, I'm perfectly content watching a really good drama, with really interesting characters and good development and stuff like that. And I know it's still early on, so the characters are still going to grow and change and stuff, but this episode, it didn't really have one, walker in it, which is kind of odd for, a show called Fear the Walking Dead, but, and not just that either, it's also, again, the characters aren't that interesting on the show. I still don't really care about anyone, to be totally honest about that. There are even people saying left and right, I've been noticing in comment sections that there's people who hate every single character on the show, and even early on, that's not really a good sign now, is it? But there are some good things about it, though. I'm not going to completely bash it or anything like that. Okay, Facebook. Anyway, there are some good things about it. I do kind of like seeing how the government is, reacting or not reacting, depending on how you look at it. So I kind of like that side of things. It's a little bit interesting, even though we kind of already know how that stuff went. Like how we find out that they're taking people to hospitals, who are injured. Some of them are probably infected, and we see what happened in some of the hospitals. Like the one Shane went into when he was going back for Rick and stuff. So there's that going on. Then, at one point during the episode, Madison actually goes under the fence. And by the way, I didn't mention this yet, but a little bit of time has passed since the episode from last week, and I guess they had a fence up around for a certain a few blocks or a radius or something like that. So they're clearing out so many miles at a time and stuff like that. And the zone our characters are now is supposedly safe. And at one point in this episode, Madison goes under the fence, and she kind of wanders around a little bit. Of course, it smells completely dead, and she sees bodies that look like they're infected, like walkers and stuff. But then she sees another body that looked like the guy who was just holding a gun, regular guy. So she kind of sees the disregard, or just how much they're not really telling them about what's going on out there. So that part is still kind of interesting to me. I mean, how many times have we seen government corruption, in a lot of movies and TV shows and real life too. But anyway, so that part's okay. It's probably one of the better parts of it. As well as, I forget the guy's name, but the main guy Travis is trying to talk to, and for some reason, because Travis is one of our main characters, he's seen as someone from their area to talk to, to talk to the military and stuff like that, because he's the main character, so I need him there, right? But also Chris, he sees a light, coming from a building, when he's going around at his camcorder, and he's kind of talking about what's going on and stuff. He sees a light, of course, Madison, Travis, right off is metal, or it's light hitting something else or something like that. But, Travis and Madison kind of believing about the end of the episode. Also, you have Liza, Travis's ex-wife, going around, providing medical aid to people. You see more of a government type of, medical person come in, and, she's a little bit more official. She actually knows less than Liza does. And at this point, I actually like Liza more than Madison. Madison just did not float well for me in this episode at all. I mean, Kim Dickens, she's a decent actress and stuff like that, but, even probably a very good actress, I should say, but it's not really her, it's just the way they're writing the character right now. It's kind of annoying, I don't really like her at all. And yeah, Kim Dickens is a good actress from what I've seen, but she's just kind of bland in this too, so it's like a combination of her and the writing, I think. And the character just really frustrated me in this episode too, like when she literally beat Nick in this episode because, of him looking through her stuff, for the drugs and stuff like that. Or at least that's what I think was happening. But I'm not entirely sure because I was kind of not fully tuned in because I just didn't really care what was going on because nothing much really happened in this episode, Like I said, I'm not one of those people that craves, zombies every 5 seconds or action left and right. But at the same time, the characters have to interest you, even this early on. They have to intrigue you. And the only character that almost does that is probably, Mr. Salazar, Mr. Daniel, whatever his name is. He's the only one that comes close to that, and even he's a kind of, I don't really care. And also his daughter, she is sort of, trying to help out and stuff too, but she just ends up pretty much hooking up with a military dude. So there's that. So we got a romance in there, right? But anyway, yeah, it's definitely a good way to make us care about her character. Show us she's a little. Never mind. Let's not get into it. Of course, Daniel, Mr. Salazar's wife, she has a problem with her foot. That got injured a couple episodes ago, and he's wanting to go with her and they take her to the hospital, but they won't let her. They won't let him, and also they take Nick away because he was on the list apparently, and of course Madison ends up blaming Liza for getting Nick taken away and stuff. Yeah, Madison's just kind of irrational, hypocritical, and contradicting so far. So I guess they're trying to make her into the Lori of the show. But even Lori, and a lot of people still hate Lori, but even Lori, you could kind of understand her emotions and, kind of connect with her to a certain extent, if you get reasonable about it, But with Madison, she's just not very likable whatsoever at all. There's no quality to her I really like at this point. Well, she's not bad looking, I'll give her that. But that's about where it ends for me. And just the way she beat Nick in this episode, she's just... I hope she dies at the end of the season. That's how much I don't care about her. So, yeah. Again, there's not really a whole lot to talk about with this episode. I think Travis at the end, he was sitting on the rooftop after everyone was taken away and stuff, and he sees light again coming from that building, except it looks like there's gunfire. So when he told the guy about that, they actually probably did send someone over there to exterminate him or something. So yeah, there's that. Again, that part's decent, but the rest of the episode just did not interest me much this week. And I don't normally rate episodes in my videos or anything like that, but sometimes on Spoiled Dead, I do give a rating and stuff, and I'm writing responses along with other people on the forum. If I did rate this episode, it probably would be like a 6 or 6.5 or something like that, and just not very exciting. And again, it's not just because of the lack of action, it's also because I just don't care about the characters and I don't find any of it interesting. So I don't know what else I can say about it. But yeah, there's only 2 episodes left this season. I'll definitely give it the rest of that. But yeah, The Strain is also on tonight, so you guys can expect a review of that to come. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Again, it's a little bit shorter because there just wasn't much to say about this week's episode because there wasn't much in this week's episode. So I'll catch you guys for the Strain review, and add me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Movie Pilot, and look around spoileddead.com. Catch you guys next time, and peace.